Hi there, this is a video for the Iron Reaver in Hellfire Citadel Normal with myself, Alentia and Estrix.
We will be giving you a rundown of all the tactics alongside video footage of it in progress.
This is a two-phase fight. In phase 1, Iron Reaver will be on the ground. Briefly, you need to avoid the barrage and blitz. When a tank gets artillery, the other tank taunts Reaver and tank with artillery runs away from the raid. During pounding, spread away from other players.
Okay, so the first thing that Reaver will do is artillery. This will be cast on a tank. Tanks will switch after artillery is cast, and the targeted tank must run at least 40 yards away from the raid to minimise raid damage.
Next up is barrage. She will phase the player, then a few seconds later she does a cone of fire damage in that direction. This will leave fire, known as immolation, on the ground with gaps through it for movement.
So now we have pounding. This causes raid-wide damage for 6 seconds. While pounding is cast, immolation, aka fire patches, move away from the boss. Try to avoid all fire, spread out from each other, and healers be ready to use those cooldowns.
Okay, so next up is Blitz. This is a two-part ability. First off, she will target a player location, and roughly about 3 seconds later, she'll charge to that location. Now she'll grab everyone in between, and all players will take damage, be silenced, and have a dot. She will turn around and blitz back to the tank. She pushes all fire out of her way, so all players must stay out of her charging line. If caught in her first charge, move quickly so you do not get caught in the second.
So now she will repeat these abilities randomly until her energy bar reaches max. Then phase 2 will begin. Now for phase 2, it begins with Reaver flying off. She will set artillery on multiple players and throw bombs down. Run away from raid if you have artillery and destroy all bombs.
Okay, so artillery while she's up in the air. This is very similar to the first wave. However, she'll target 3 players this time, not necessarily the tanks. All you have to do is run away from the raid completely to avoid the splash damage on everyone else.
Okay, so here Reaver will spread a long stretch of fuel streak across the room. This does not damage, but will slow movement speed by 40%. Move out of this quickly, as it will be followed by flash fire, and there will be gaps in between the fire for movement.
Okay, so after the fire, Reaver will launch fire bombs. Once landed, it will create bombs. These need to be taken down before they detonate. You'll have 25 seconds to do this. If they explode, they cause raid-wide damage and 50% bomb damage and spawn fire patches. DPS should be spread around the room to deal with all the bombs.
Reaver will then come back down with a falling slam. It will do damage to all within 30 yards of impact. Stay out of the impact area indicated by a large circle graphic on the ground underneath her.
Okay, so once she lands back on the ground, phase 1 will repeat.
Thank you all for watching, and see you all again soon.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware. Beware.